Preacher here. It's a day in the life of a biker. You know, it feels great to get out and ride. I'll tell you what, it's been one windy weekend. And it's also Mother's Day weekend. You know, it gives me a chance to stop and reflect on my mother. And really to stop and reflect on what a mother really is. You know, I've come to a point in my life where I've come to realize that family isn't always blood. If you got blood that don't want anything to do with you, then that's on them. You can have an adopted family. And I love this because when I come to think about that, I look at passages in like Matthew 12, where Jesus asked, "Who is my mother? Who are my brothers?" Then he pointed to his disciples and said, "Look it, these are my mother and my brothers. Anyone who does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and my sister and my mother." So regardless if it's the person who gave you birth, who may have paternally mothered you, or the person who you consider a mom, first and foremost, happy Mother's Day to all you guys out there. And to those guys out there, hey, when my mom died, I didn't want nothing to do with Mother's Day anymore. And that was a mistake I made because my wife, I wouldn't tell her Happy Mother's Day. I had a hard time with it. But you know what? She is the mother of my children. And as a father, I'm supposed to model how to treat and love a woman to my boys. So be sure and tell your wife Happy Mother's Day. Treat her special. You know, as long as she's a mother who is really raising kids, who is really taking care of them, who is really being there for them, who has a relationship and a desire to want to be in their lives, tell her Happy Mother's Day. You know, anybody can have a child and lay around and ignore that child, not want nothing to do with them, go out and get in drugs and chase sinful ways and all that kind of stuff. That don't make you a mother. A mother sacrifices for their children, raises them to live up in a godly manner, tells them about the Lord, prays for their children, prays for the family, helps teach them the right way. So, you know, if you are a woman out there who has children and you don't have anything to do with them, and you haven't wanted to raise them, and being a mother is an inconvenience to you, well, don't feel bad when they don't tell you Happy Mother's Day. But if you're that parent who's earned it, Happy Mother's Day. You know, lead your family in a godly manner. Teach them. Bring them up in godly ways. Let God be first in your life. And be blessed.